3 10-milligram pills of your finest amphetamines. You rang?
You called me.
Bought you an espresso. You'd be buying me coffee for a couple of weeks. Thought I'd pay you back with one.
How did you walk with the cane and the 2 coffees?
Why are you suspicious?
Because it's either that or accept the fact that you've done something nice, and then I have to deal with the horsemen and the rain of fire and the end of days.
You think I spat in yours?
Or worse.
I stacked them.
You wanted to see me? Pretty sure the label is straight.
Are you really gonna leave? Where are you going? You lined up interviews yet?
I'm not sure.
You're pissed at House. I get it. You're symbolicating killing him. Symbolicating? What? Symbolicating. Gosh, that's a hard word.
Are you okay?
Hey, I'm not the one pretending to kill someone. What would it take for you to stay? Is it money? He wants you to stay.
He said that?
If I said he said that, would that make a difference?
Are you sure you're okay?
Nope. I'm leaving now. I'm late for a breast thing. You know he wants you. You know he's good. You know he can make you good. I don't know what I'm saying. You know what I'm saying, and you know I'm right. I gotta go. Sorry it took me so long to get down here. I'm Dr. Wilson. I guess Dr. Stein's gone. Don't worry about it. I'll talk to him when we're done.
Dr. Stein said they're probably calcium deposits.
Well, with your medical history, you don't want to take any chances. I can't seem to put on my gloves today. It's weird. Okay. Well, that's fine. One's enough. Well, let's have a look.
You sure talk fast.
This is nothing. You just see me when we're busy. I just winked at you. I've never winked at a patient in my life. I have no idea. I am so sorry. I have no idea what I was thinking.
It's okay.
No, it's not. I was hitting on you. I mean, I wasn't consciously hitting on you, but what else could you think?
That you were being reassuring?
Yeah, that would make sense. On the other hand, I feel like my heart's gonna explode.
Are you okay?
I feel a little sweaty. Am I sweating?
Yeah. Is something wrong?
I can't. I put on gloves to do a breast exam. Perfect. Sorry. It's 185. 185. 185. Excuse me, I have to go kill someone. You dosed me.
Yes, I did, but only because you didn't trust me. Your best friend.
You could have killed me.
Amphetamines are gonna kill you.
You don't know my medical history. I could have. You could have given me a heart attack.
A heart attack is not gonna kill you. You were in a hospital. Aha! You yawned.
Uh-huh. You tried to kill me.
I put you on uppers, and you still yawned. Means it's a symptom of being a big fat liar. Yawning is a side effect of some antidepressants, apparently the ones you're on.
I'm not on antidepressants. I'm on speed.
That means it's a symptom of a cerebral tumor. You got 6 weeks to live. Mr. Well-Adjusted is as messed up as the rest of us. Well, why would you keep that a secret? Are you ashamed of recognizing how pathetic your life is?
It's not a secret. House, it's personal.
How long has it been personal?
It's personal.
Yawning's recent, so either you just started or you changed prescription.
This is why I take them.
They're antidepressants, not anti-annoyances. You'd think this would naturally come up in conversation
Oh,
with...
don't act hurt. You don't care.
One of those occasions when you're pompously lecturing me on what to do to fix my life.
You wouldn't take them. You'd rather OD on Vicodin or stick electrodes in your head because you could say you did it to get high. The only reason to take antidepressants is because you're depressed. You have to admit that you're depressed.
Gimme.
Are you going to admit that?
Nope. I'm gonna prove that I'm not depressed.
Well, I can't give you my prescription. You've got to meet with a psychiatrist. You need a whole workup. Give me a Vicodin so I don't stroke.
I wouldn't drink that. I like her at night. Come back. Just one more time. You love it.
My wrists are tired.
I can't defeat new Decimator 98 all alone. Come on, we're a team.
You understand, right? Babysitter's leaving in half an hour.
Oops, you're right. Scram. Got a massage coming by in 5.
It was at that moment she realized the romance was already gone.
Headshots!
Oh, hi.
Hi. Hey. So I'm seeing you tonight.
Yes. And you would have, even if you hadn't told me that.
I was just wondering, you're masseuse.
Brandy.
I'm sure I'm imagining this, although not as sure now that I know her name, but she seems a little, how do I say this? I don't know. A bit slutty.
She's a hooker. She's not slutty, she's doing something wrong.
What? Did you have sex with her?
Yesterday? Ah, you're getting confused by the hooker thing. Oh, of course not. I'm dating you.
But you used to have sex with her.
Well, it was a massage plus happy ending sort of thing. Now it's more of a sad ending. Because of you. I've tried 15 different massage therapists over the last few years. I don't know why, but she's the best I've found. It makes my leg feel better.
So you really think that I would be okay with you getting a massage from a hooker you used to have sex with?
You don't mind the massage part. You mind the sex part, which doesn't exist anymore.
I know a great physical therapist. I will give you her number.
Why would I give up one who definitely works for one who might work?
Because I asked you to.
Well, that's not really an argument now, is it?
I won't see you until you stop seeing her.
Well, that's an argument. Let's say you had a really fantastic handyman.
I was hoping you'd interrupt my cooking to ask about handymen. Do go on.
Would Sam ask you to stop using him? Because you might have had a sexual relationship with him in the past.
Ah, yes. The age-old hooker massage conundrum. Cuddy might have mentioned something about it. Let's say you're right. Completely right about everything. Give in anyway.
This is not a point of pride. This is a point of principle.
Right. You're the Rosa Parks of hooker massages.
The principle is she's being irrational. If I give in on this, it sets the stage for the whole relationship.
Putting up with irrationality is the foundation for every relationship. I agree with Sam when she's calling her father a monster. I agree with her when she's calling him a saint. And in exchange, I get to have sex with her. And I'm sure she has similar trade-offs with me. Relationships are hard. You have to make sacrifices. So, sacrifice being crazy. Go get her a gift and apologize.
You finally made a good point.
Which clearly you've misunderstood based on how quickly you agreed.
Kitchen's burning. Ow.
I am Felipe.
Oh, you've got to be kidding.
Dr. House was worried how you left things. He's giving you massage.
But as an admission, he was wrong?
Yes.
Well, tell him thanks, but I have a meeting with Dr. Katz in 20 minutes.
He says you would say that. And to say, no, you don't.
Well, tell him he needs to stop canceling my appointments because I will just reschedule them.
He says you would say that. And to say, that Dr. Schatz is a fat, lonely moron who, in an effort to have contact with human female, makes the same exact complaint about parking spaces every month. And you know you have to stop enabling him. I have great fingers.
That's so nice.
Thank you.
How long have you been a masseur?
What is that? Masseur.
A massage therapist?
Oh. No, not long.
How did my boyfriend find you?
Boyfriend.
Dr. House.
He is your boyfriend?
Why is that surprising?
I just mean if he found me, I do not think he's got no girlfriend.
Are you a prostitute?
Are you a cop? Then no.
Get your hands off me.
You're not pregnant.
Well, I told you that. But there's got to be some other reason I'm still spotting.
Sure. You were pregnant. Based on your hormone levels, you've had a miscarriage.
I haven't even been on a date.
Right. Since it's physically impossible to have sex without someone buying you dinner.
I haven't had sex since I split up with my husband. That was almost a year ago.
Fine. Have it your way. Immaculate conception.
What do I do?
Well, it's obvious. Start a religion.
Petechial bruising? I don't know if I pronounced that right.
Gosh, the internet is such a wonderful tool.
It could be leukemia.
Definitely possible. The more likely diagnosis is hickey.
Well, it can't be a hickey.
Why is everybody so ashamed of sex all of a sudden?
I'm not having sex. I barely even thought about sex since my marriage. Ow!
I say you're having sex, you say you're not. Either you're lying or I'm wrong. Or there's some middle ground.
You mean like oral?
I mean you're having sex without knowing it. I'm testing you for booze, drugs, and GHB.
I don't drink. Or what's GHB?
The date rape drug. You have restored my faith in the human race. You're lying.
No, I'm not lying.
Just got your results back. No GHB, no nothing. Means you're having sex and you're lying about it.
No. And I have a new symptom. I have a rash on my butt. Do you wanna? Yeah. What is it?
It's a carpet burn.
No, it can't be. Doctor, I love sex. I miss it. I haven't had any in over a year.
Well, you managed to keep this appointment, so you have no short-term memory problem. Multiple personalities. You find yourself losing chunks of time. You wake up and you don't remember falling asleep.
No, I just wake up really exhausted.
Something upsetting you.
No. My ex lives in the apartment downstairs. He's always calling me, always wanting to get back together, complaining about mixed signals. Get out of my life. How much clearer can you get?
We have a sleep lab in the basement. If nothing else, it'll get you away from your ex for a night. These were your brainwaves at 2:45 a.m. Now here it comes. There's an abrupt jump from slow wave sleep. This indicates partial sleep arousal. The most common type is somnambulism, sleepwalking.
That would explain why I'm so tired when I wake up.
Yes, and also why you were pregnant. And the hickeys. And the carpet burn.
I had sex in my sleep.
Sexsomnia is a documented disorder. You said your ex lives downstairs.
I'll kill him.
Okay. But he probably didn't know that you were asleep. Sexsomniacs can act pretty normal. I'm gonna write you a prescription for a low-dose antidepressant. It'll let you sleep better. If you want to save yourself the $15 copay, you could have sex while you're awake.
He's my ex. I
You live in
don't...
the same building. You haven't had sex with anyone else for a year. You sleepwalk right into his arms. Call me crazy, but I'm sensing unresolved issues. What'd you call that? It's tea-colored, right? The guy who we thought was just after the drugs. What's the differential diagnosis for urine that's tea-colored?
Kidney stone.
Kidney stones would cause what?
Blood and urine.
What color is your pee?
Yellow.
What color is your blood?
Red.
What colors did I use?
Red, yellow, and brown.
And brown. What causes brown?
Waste.
Which means the kidneys are shutting down. Why?
Trauma.
And that his history would indicate.
Could be damage done by the self-injection of the Demerol.
Treatment?
Heat and rest.
Other possible causes.
Infection.
Start him on antibiotics. What else? Come on, come on!
I don't know.
You're useless. But at least you know it. Blood tests show elevated creatine kinase. What does that tell you?
The trauma diagnosis is right. If he takes it easy for a few days, he'll be fine.
You sure?
The elevated CK rules out infection.
You know what's worse than useless? Useless and oblivious. What are they missing?
You know, it's kind of hard to think when you're in our face like
Yeah? You think it's gonna be easier when you got a real patient really dying? What are you missing?
Muscle death.
Not your case.
Nothing wrong with the consult.
Dying muscle leaks myoglobin. It's toxic to the kidneys.
Brilliant. MRI his leg. See what's killing it.
Why's the girl getting the MRI?
Because the next scan revealed nothing, and her doctor's way more obsessive than she thinks she is.
But you said the guy needed the MRI.
Because Dr. Cameron back there said muscle death. Not one of you said it. Not one of this guy's doctors said it. They gave him bed rest and antibiotics, just like you guys would have.
Did he get better?
No,
How long?
3 days. It is in the nature of medicine that you are gonna screw up. You are gonna kill someone. If you can't handle that reality, pick another profession. Or finish medical school and teach.
3 days before they thought it might have been muscle death.
No, 3 days before the patient suggested it might have been muscle death.
The MRI revealed an osteosarcoma, a cancerous tumor in your femur. It needs to be removed surgically. With chemo, she has an excellent chance of survival. But I have to warn you, depending on how large the tumor is and how ingrained it is, the surgeon may need to amputate your leg. I'm sorry. It's okay.
Dogs' mouths are pretty filthy, but they have natural antibodies to fight off most of the stuff. We don't. That's why dog bites can be so nasty. The lab test of your dog's saliva revealed the type of strep bacteria. It's commonly known as the flesh-eating disease. We'll need to operate immediately to remove the damaged tissue. We may need to remove the leg.
The MRI revealed a problem.
No kidding.
I'm sorry none of your doctors found it earlier. I am personally going to oversee your treatment from now
You're
on.
gonna cut me open, aren't you?
We may need to remove the leg.
His MRI showed that the leg pain wasn't caused by the self-injection. Wasn't caused by an infection. was an aneurysm that clotted, leading to an infarction.
God, you were right. It's House.
We have to do the surgery. The necrotic tissue has to be removed. If there's too much,
I don't care what you find.
it may become necessary in order to save your life.
I like my leg. I've had it for as long as I can remember.
Honey, I love your leg as much as you do.
You're not cutting it off.
Hi, Dr. House.
Hello, girl whose name I don't remember, but whose dad I treated, so I don't really know why she's here.
Allie. I think I caught what my dad has. The rhino thing.
Right. Does that hurt?
Little. It's in my chest, too.
Of course it is. Kinda had access through the shirt. This'll work.
Feels good.
Exactly when did New Jersey run out of horny 17-year-old boys?
About 5 weeks ago. It's been very lonely.
The ventilation scan was normal. Time to send him home.
Can't leave right now. But congratulations, you are the proud owner of your very own rhino thing.
A rhinovirus? You can't leave because she has a cold?
Can't leave because Cuddy says I can't leave.
Hey.
You could get into a lot of trouble being here.
I wanted to see you.
Yeah, I got that. So did everyone else. They think you're a stalker.
One could argue those people might be jealous of your attention.
Yes, I actually made that argument.
And going home?
It's the plan.
In Iceland, the age of consent is 14.
I'm surprised tourism isn't a bigger industry up there.
So today I'm jailbait, but in 22 weeks, anybody can do anything to me. Will I be so different in 22 weeks?
22 weeks is enough for an embryo to grow arms and legs.
It's just a line. An arbitrary line drawn by a bunch of saddled men in robes.
Yeah. Who cares what judges think?
Didn't think of you as a guy who followed rules just because they were rules.
You are over 10 years younger than me. I said over. Gotta go.
House.
Dr. Cuddy, do you happen to know the way to the Icelandic consulate? This young woman, a stranger to me, was just asking directions.
Security was gonna call the police. I don't want to do that to you. Go home.
She needed a ride.
She got here on her own. She can get home on her own. Now. And if I see you on hospital grounds again, I will call the police.
After that look, I'm feeling a little frisky. Looks like you're up.
I'm ovulating. Let's go.
The frisky, it went away.
House, this isn't a game.
If I leave her alone, can I have my carpet back?
No.
If I forget about my carpet, can I have her? Listen to me. Do you have any idea what you'd have to look forward to if you stayed with me? 9 chances out of 10, we both wind up in a jail.
You're only saying that to make me go.
I'm saying it because it's true. inside of us, we both know that you belong with Victor. Is there Victor in your class? If you're not with someone your age, you'll regret it. Maybe not today, maybe not tomorrow, but soon, and for the rest of your life.
What about us?
We'll always have Fresno. I'm no good at being noble, but it doesn't take much to see that the problems of two little people don't amount to a hill of beans in this crazy world. Someday you'll understand that. Now, here's looking at you. Was there an earthquake when you were in Fresno?
What?
I ask all my girlfriends that.
Yeah, a little one.
Damn.
What? What is it?
It's not love. You have a spore in your brain. Coccidioides immitis. California's full of them. They get an earthquake, you get released into the air, you breathe it in, you get a cold. Turns into sinus congestion, aches, weakness, milky tears, and sometimes loss of inhibition and judgment. Damn!
So, loving you, wanting to have sex with you is all just the spore stopping?
You'll probably live. Damn.
We did find an arrhythmia, but it's not from your arteries. They're clean. Will the pain come back?
We'll start her on cardiac meds. That should help, but we still need to figure out what's causing the arrhythmia.
Hey, Valerie.
Russ. Hey, it's so nice of you to stop by.
I got lots of free time now.
You don't blame me, do you? You were drunk in front of Norris.
No. I'm drunk now. Then, it was like someone poisoned me or something.
Maybe you should come back later.
Okay. I just want to say goodbye.
Okay, Russ. Thank you for coming by.
Hey, wait, what are you doing?
This poor son of a bitch. She doesn't love you any more than she loved me.
Okay, you need to leave right now.
You pretending you had an affair with my wife?
Yeah, we're all pretending. You got nothing to worry about.
Tell him where you were 6 months ago, Russ.
I had a breakdown. I had some paranoid tendencies, as they say. But it turns out I had a right to be paranoid.
You need help.
Get him out of here.
Oh, okay.
Oh, my God.
You okay?
Yeah, okay.
We'll keep an eye out. He's not getting back in the hospital.
He's making all that up. You know that, right?
Yeah, of course.
Can you get out of here? Thanks. It was the thanks that did it. Hi, I'm Dr. House. How long have you been a psychopath?
Are you kidding? He's not. Are you saying I'm like Ted Bundy or something?
Psychopathy can get a bad rap. Doesn't necessarily mean you're violent. Just that you're completely without conscience, you lack any normal emotion, you manipulate everyone around you, you're promiscuous, you lie pathologically. Any of this ringing bells?
Is that why you were asking me all those weird questions?
Yeah. Oh, you have Darwin to thank for that. She got the creeps around you. Which oddly is an actual medical phenomenon around psychopaths. Probably an evolved response to predators.
I'm sorry. You're really freaking me out. I have no idea what...
Relax. We have a duty of confidentiality, and you have an undiagnosed heart problem that could kill you at any moment. We believe that your mental abnormality is related to your physical one, so we want to keep on predating.
What do you want to know?
Your coworker's story was true. You poisoned him.
No. I gave him a little Valium and an emetic.
You sure you understand what the word no means?
I've had them both before. Why can't he?
So you were just helping him out? I assume he was cool with the whole seducing and firing part, too.
Russ knew what he was getting into. He got sex every Thursday night, and I gotta take credit for his best ideas.
And what are you getting out of your marriage?
Same thing you get out of your job. Bill has a trust fund, and I have a prenup his parents made me sign.
Told you he was rich. She's not that weird.
I'm not so different than anybody else. Everyone I've ever known, my family, my classmates, the people I work with, they're all out for themselves. Difference is I could admit it to myself.
She kind of reminds me of someone I know.
Tell me about it. Some of my coworkers will insult people right to their faces. How long have you been this way?
Just how I am. You gonna cure my heart problems now?
Even if the tests are positive, you don't have to worry.
You're testing for syphilis, not a cold.
Honey.
At this stage, it's probably not communicable.
You think I'm worried about myself? I just want my wife to get better.
She might have caught it at birth, so it doesn't prove she was cheating, if you were worried about that.
Of course not.
How many weeks am I gonna have to?
You okay? Why is she coughing?
I don't know.
Do you want some water?
Are you threatened by me?
Not at all.
Well, you should be. You let him know what I told you, I will not only have your license pulled, I will sue you for everything I lose in the divorce. So the fun you get out of making those snotty little comments, is it worth $19 million? Oh, wait. Will you hold that look? I'm really bad at showing emotions. How's this? Thanks, baby.
Can I have your arm, please?
My arm! You broke it!
Your vitals are up.
Treatment's working.
I'm not sure we can fix your liver, but we can definitely list you for a new one.
When you're better, we're gonna take a long vacation. You wanna go to Vietnam, one of the beaches, we're gonna get a hut, just you and me, nothing to worry about.
You're pathetic.
What?
I mean, when you had a suspicion, fine. But you know now. How can you be this pitiful?
You don't mean this. You're sick.
I'm not sick. I almost died and I still might. And who knows, maybe it's focusing my mind because the idea of spending the rest of my life with
Valerie.
you.
Why'd you do that?
Because he's pathetic.
He hasn't changed. But you have. Treatment actually worked on your brain. If you were still a psychopath, you would have just kept draining him dry.
What do you want?
You're feeling something. What is it? What do you feel?
I don't know. It hurts. It will.